Hi, Rep Bayless of The Processing Point here. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about how to accept credit cards. Now, it's a seemingly simple subject, but believe it or not, a lot of merchants put all their heart and soul into their businesses. They worry about their location, their inventory, their employees, everything under the sun, and then at the last minute, they think about, oh no, how am I going to get paid? How do I accept credit cards? So usually what happens is they'll run down to their bank and sign up for whatever program the bank is offering. And this can actually turn out to be one of the most costly mistakes a new merchant can make. So today we're going to cover this subject briefly and simply, showing you how to efficiently and effectively accept credit cards and what your options are as a retail merchant. So let's get started. So the first step in the process of how to accept credit cards in your business is to get a few proposals from some merchant service providers or credit card processors. Now, we do have other posts up that dive into this subject more deeply, but there are three main things that you need to focus on when you're shopping for a merchant service provider. The first one, interchange. Make sure that all of your proposals are in the same pricing structure. There is no better pricing structure to do this from than True Interchange Plus. So demand that all of your proposals are in True Interchange Plus pricing, because that will put all of the processors on the same level playing field. Number two, value-added services. You want to make sure you use a merchant service provider that has value-added services that are intended to help your business expand its reach and increase its profits. Number three, pay close attention to your contract. This is where fees can be hidden very, very easily. The fees such as annual fees or monthly minimum fees, setup or application fees. You don't want to have to pay any of these. They can greatly offset the difference between one bid from another. So pay attention to those three items. Choose your merchant service provider. The next step in the process is deciding how you would like to collect transactions, what your business is going to look like. And here we basically have two for most retail businesses. The first one is a business that has a simple storefront where customers come in, pay for goods and services, and leave. And the second one is sometimes you might have a storefront, but you might also take your business on the road occasionally, or you might take it on the road all the time. So you might need to process credit cards in remote locations. Now, this could apply to anyone from a pizza delivery shop to someone that goes to crafts fairs, conventions, or other industry applications on a regular basis. So let's start with retail location. Here you have basically two options to collect your credit card payments. The first is with a traditional credit card terminal. Now, this is something we interact with each and every day of our lives. It's a very simple terminal that plugs into a phone line or an internet connection and collects the credit card information for you. Now, the only thing to watch out for here is to make sure that, first of all, the terminal will do everything that you want it to for your business. So think about gift and loyalty cards or other functions that you would like that terminal to do before you choose one. And the second thing you need to watch out for is do not take advantage of free terminal offers. These offers usually come with corporate set minimums that you'll have to pay. And what this does is effectively cut off your ability to negotiate the best rates and fees for your business. You can also use a POS. Now, this is not a colorful acronym. It's actually a point-of-sale system. Point-of-sale system is essentially a software or computer-based system that helps you with all of your reporting and all of your inventory, and it can also integrate with your merchant service provider to accept credit card payments. Now, there is one thing to look out for here. A lot of point-of-sale system providers actually try and force you into using their merchant service provider. Choose a point-of-sale system provider that will allow you to choose the merchant service provider, because if you don't, then you have, once again, limited your ability to negotiate the best rates and fees for your business. Now, if you do think that processing in remote locations is going to be advantageous to your business, then you have three options here. The first one is utilizing your cell phone. This is actually the fastest growing segment of technology in the marketplace today. And that is turning your cell phone into a credit card processing terminal with a simple device like this. It just plugs into the audio jack, allows you to swipe credit cards, and basically turns your phone into a mobile point of sale system. Now, this one happens to be the phone swipe, which is what the Merchant Doctor endorses, but there's a number of products out there that you can use. Especially if you're doing this occasionally or need a very cost-effective solution, using option number one here, your cell phone, is a great option for most merchants. Option number two, you can turn any laptop or computer that has an internet connection into a virtual terminal. Now, your merchant service provider can set you up with a company such as AuthorizeNet that will assign you a virtual terminal. Now, you can log into this terminal from any computer that has internet, and then you just plug in a simple card reader. It allows you to swipe cards into that terminal and conduct transactions as if it were a traditional credit card terminal. Option number 3, somewhat of a dying breed here, but still has a very good application for a lot of businesses. Now, the businesses a wireless credit card terminal will work best for are businesses that do high volumes of sales or ones that need to have store and send capability. Now, very few of your cell phone devices have the capability to store and send transactions. The phone swipe is one of those, but if you do not have that option with your processor, then a wireless terminal might be the way to go, because what it will allow you to do is in an area without any cell phone coverage, you can actually still conduct the entire transaction, and it will be stored in the terminal safely encrypted, and then it will be sent once you get back into cell phone service. Now, also for businesses that do extremely high volumes of business on the road, a wireless terminal is a very fast and efficient method to collect payments, so it might be a good option for you in that case too. So these are your options on how to accept credit cards. A few things to watch out for when you're searching for merchant service providers. This has been Rhett Bayless, The Processing Point. I look forward to seeing you next time when we talk about e-commerce and how to accept credit card payments online. In the meantime, jump on over to Facebook and give the Merchant Doctor a like so that you can be a part of the Merchant Doctor revolution.